regular small vultures. Look how this guy can run. Condors in general are some of the most endangered bird in the world.
In a few more years, if we don't do anything, then we won't see them again in the wild.
Man, look at this wingspan. 14 foot from tip to tip. Today we visit some great locations. Today we're at Jenkinson's Aquarium, Youngwood Park Zoo, the Ark, Big Bear Zoo, Everglades Outpost, Jungle Island, the Miami Metro Zoo, the Living Desert. We met some incredible animals, but it's no substitute for seeing them in person. If you can't get to these locations, here's some places you can visit. There are so many different types of birds, and they assist the environment in so many different ways. From pollination to pest control, our feathered friends definitely enhance our day-to-day life. I'm Jarod Miller. Thanks for watching, and remember, every day is an exploration.
Closed captioning provided by...
Now, you might be wondering why... Okay, you know, the king vulture...
He's a clown. Did we know we were getting a clown today?
Oh, they say the early bird gets the worm, but who wants to eat worms?
Everybody loves playgrounds, but you can't always go. Now you can bring the fun of the playground indoors. With the Gorilla Gym Indoor Playground, it's never too rainy, too hot, too cold, and Mom is never too busy. You can swing, climb, and play all day. Gorilla Gym attaches in seconds and safely supports over 300 pounds. It comes with 5 easy-to-use plug-and-play attachments. Swing, ladder, rope, trapeze, and rings. Installs in seconds, just place in your door frame and tighten. No drilling, no holes, no damage, and it's safe.
I could swing on this forever and ever. Our home is a park.
A really great system. It costs a fraction of the price of an outdoor set.
It's a great thing to do right before dinner. Gets their energy out, gets them their appetite ready for dinner, and I can get dinner made.
We love Gorilla Gym.
You could try the Gorilla Gym Indoor Playground, including the core unit, swing, ladder, rope, trapeze, and rings for 30 days. Pay $19.95 processing and handling. If you keep it, you pay $149.85 in 3 payments of $49.95. You must be 18 or older to order.
Is the all-in-one, go-anywhere snacking solution that's sweeping the nation. Now you can have your drink and your favorite snack all in one hand. Holds a full 16 ounces and a whole bag of chips. Snackies really is the ultimate snacking solution. Now you can have your favorite drink and the snacks you love all in one cup. Snack easy with Snackies. Perfectly sealed so no more mess. Kids mess in the car? With Snackies, it's clean and easy. How about nuggets and fries and your drink all in one hand? Snackies controls the mess. You can get yours at GetSnackies.com for $9.99 plus $5.99 processing and handling in any of these cool colors. And we'll also include a second Snackies free with additional $5.99 processing and handling. Snackies! Must be 18 years or older to call. Here's how to order.
To order Snackies, you can call 1-800-580-6204. That's 1-800-580-6204. You can go online at GetSnackies.com. Must be 18 or older to order or go online.
Art is all around us. And you can make art out of anything. A whale out of a milk carton? A fantastic jetpack from plastic bottles? There are no limits to your imagination. Let Jeremy show you how.
What will you Artzooka today?
Artzooka, here on Qubo.
Going to the doctor. I get to go to a little hammer, getting a needle. Because I already got a needle and it didn't hurt. I didn't cry at all. You get a checkup. The best thing about going to the doctor is when you get a needle, because after you get to choose a colored lollipop that has flavored. And I know the bestest thing you can get after the doctor's a sucker. Thanks for the lollipop.
Submitted for your consideration. A small town hides a big secret.
A secret is a secret. You're not allowed to repeat it.
A young boy with a special power.
This time, Elliot really went too far.
Now that's for sure.
A power that's the key to unlock any door. The power of imagination.
That's horrible.
No, it's really great. Join us in the dimension of imagination. It's located in an area which we call Elliot Kid. Here on Qubo.
Jane's supposed to be training to be a lady in waiting. That was a joke, was it? But what she really wants to be is a knight, and she'll do anything to get better at it.
Define better.
She's got a best friend that's just a little bigger than her, and he only has good things to say about Jane.
Grace, humor, short temper.
Jane and Dragon are best of pals, and who couldn't use the help of a fire-breathing dragon?
You and me together.
Hang on tight for a glorious adventure. Jane and the Dragon, only on Qubo. Artzooka!
Hey, I'm Jeremy. Let's Artzooka. One thing in my house that my dad has a lot of is all these old ties that he never wears. So, rather than throw them out, I thought we should Artzooka them. I'm going to make a special present. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're going to have to guess. So the first thing I'm going to do is straighten out this hanger. So I just unwind it at the top and then straighten out the bends. Now once you have it nice and straight, set it aside for the moment. We'll come back to that in a minute. But first, I want to take one of my dad's old ties and I want to start stuffing it. Now this one I've started stuffing already, and I've been stuffing it with tissue paper. So I take the tissue paper, I go to the end of the tie, open it up a bit, and I just stick the tissue paper in. You want to stuff about halfway up the tie. Once you've done that, come back to your straightened out hanger, and we can start stuffing our hanger into our tie. So here's a little tip. Take the hanger and place it onto the side of the tie, and then just slide it in. That way it doesn't get caught on any of the tissue that we had inside the tie. Now when we get to this part up here, we want to make sure that this is stuck in there nice and far, because this bent part of our hanger is going to be the head. Perfect. Now let's see if you can tell what animal I'm going to be making. So I'll start with the tail, and then this will be the body. And I bend it up here for the neck, and then right here will be the head. Can you tell what it is yet? It's a snake, an Artzooka snake. And I think it's a good time to start adding to my snake to make him look even better. The first thing I thought was I would make him some eyes. So I found these little tiny jewels. Don't these look like perfect snake eyes? So to connect these eyes, I'm going to take some double-sided tape, place it right onto my jewel, and just stick it right there. There's one eye, and here is the other. Now that looks pretty good. Now that it has eyes, I'm ready to add on to my snake.
Day 2. Word gets back to General Dwight Eisenhower. This is not a minor attack, but a major counteroffensive. The general reaches for his reserves. The 101st Airborne will hold the Germans in the southern bulge. The 82nd Airborne will defend the northern bulge. The 1st Battalion 517th Parachute Regimental Combat Team is also sent to the northern sector of the bulge. Private First Class Melvin Biddle is 1st Scout for the 517th. Biddle's mission: plug holes in the line of defense between the Belgian towns of Toipan, Soy, and Hot.
They'd say, well, these paratroopers are hot shots, and we'll use them to lead the attack. And they did. They put us right out in front about every time we were attached to a unit.
The 517th will face some of the fiercest German soldiers, including elements of the 2nd SS Panzer Division.
Our people were the type that said they'd never surrender. They wanted to help their buddies.
10 a.m., December 21st, 1944, near Soy, Belgium. As a scout, Biddle's up front, scouring for Germans across the patchy snow cover.
I came on these three people that were on an outpost. The first one was an older guy. I stood for a moment as to whether I should shoot him or not. And I finally decided I would.
Biddle aims and fires. He strikes the enemy's shoulder. Biddle feels guilty killing an older guy. The German's 35. Biddle's only 19. Biddle advances ahead and zeroes in on the second German. This time, he hesitates.
I said, well, I maybe should have took the first one prisoner, and I'll take this one prisoner. And he tried to get his rifle off his shoulder to shoot me.
Biddle's conscience is now clear. He puts 2 rounds into the German's stomach.
I'm pretty sure he died, but he was motioning at his belt. It was hurting him, and we took his belt off. I was going to keep that, but never did get home with it.
A third German emerges from the brush and flees. Biddle clips him in the shoulder, but the German keeps running, so Biddle keeps firing.
I shot him twice in his right shoulder, didn't knock him down, didn't stop him. Then when he got back to the German lines, they gave us the machine gun treatment, artillery, mortars. All the guys were throwing hand grenades.
The Germans ignite an angry firefight. Artillery obliterates the trees, the only place of cover. Biddle and his comrades fire back as they keep advancing through the lethal forest. While dodging bullets, Biddle notices a German foxhole. He tosses in grenades, killing its occupants. Biddle runs 20 yards ahead and sees another nest. He pitches in a grenade. Then he charges it while firing.
He's face to face with several machine gun nests. And he goes up single-handedly and throws grenades into each nest and shoots and destroys them.
After minutes of relentless fire, the shooting stops. Biddle reconnoiters ahead and reports they're Germans near the road. His captain orders him to capture a prisoner so they could secure intelligence about the enemy's plan of attack.
If you ever served a scout and did a good job, you kept getting the job, which was sometimes not the greatest way to live to old age, but Melvin Biddle continued being put up front as the scout.
Biddle's 2 comrades, Haney and Bloom, volunteer to go with him.
We were laying beside the road. A German officer came by, and he said, halt, but he said it so quietly we could hardly hear him.
Bloom fires at the German twice and misses.
The German officer turned around and pulled out his pistol and fired at us. We said, let's get out of here.
Biddle and his comrades safely make it back to their combat team to do it all